Good morning, Jason Sponzilli here with Lighthouse Outdoor Lighting here in Short Hills, New Jersey, and I would like to show you guys around this lighting project that we began just yesterday and show you all the great features that we're going to be installing to make this backyard and front yard come to life. So this backyard has some challenges in an effort to do a nice outdoor lighting. As you can see, you have these tiered walls that span the backyard, as well as an open play area, some steps leading down to the garage, and then the rear of the home. If you notice that on the house there are some sconce fixtures, so we took that into consideration along with the second level lighting that will come from bedrooms. And they also have some spotlights on the house for specific entertaining needs. So with that into consideration, we decided not to focus in on any additional lighting on the home aside from this coral bark maple to do a nice uplighting there. As you can see now, our guys are installing the fixtures and burying wire throughout the backyard, doing a great connection at each fixture and using staples to make sure that the wire is secured and doesn't heave over time. Right here are our staples. These staples get driven into the ground, into the wire. Naturally, we're burying it about 6 inches deep into the soil itself, and then we hammer them in place. And all of our major connection points are brought in through these connection boxes, so that if we need to make an expansion or we need to troubleshoot, we can locate it right into this box, which is buried into the ground just above the surface with a green cap so we can locate it. There's a maple in the back, some beautiful oak trees that we're going to be uplighting. And then as you span across the wall, you could see the cap fixtures in all of these specific sections, basically the gaps between ornamental trees. And that works its way all the way to the other side. And naturally we're uplighting the crepe myrtles and the jet weeping Japanese maple and the dwarf pine tree. So all these ornamentals will be lit, as well as the wall. And then lastly, these boulders have some lighting fixtures which are going to do like a flood wash across them. Some of my favorite fixtures to use, perfect for this application because they give a nice big wide beam spread and will filter light across these boulders, so it'll really look pretty at night to see the shadows and the indentations between the rocks. The next area of this backyard slash driveway area that we wanted to illuminate for the client was this wall as well. They have these pretty tree hydrangea trees, but they're going to lose their leaves and only max out at a certain height and size, so we decided to illuminate the wall the same way that we're illuminating the wall in the backyard, so we create that consistency. There's really no purpose nor need to do the lower section of the wall, aside from just illuminating the blacktop, but you'll get an effect and you'll have guidance as you approach by seeing the wall lit up. Then we took it one step further. Since we're going to be eliminating that post lantern at the top of the steps, we decided to incorporate more of the same pattern of light fixtures under the cap. So as you can see here, and at the step point, we've included 2 more of those same fixtures. When installing these undermount fixtures, it takes some thought and it takes some craftsmanship. Each fixture is measured from one end of the wall to the neighboring tree. And as you can see, these both fixtures are aligned with each other. And what has to happen is we actually have to remove the wall cap, remove the glue, recess the fixture, and then re-glue the cap back on. So all throughout this wall, we had to remove the caps. It takes some time. A lot of people aren't willing to take that challenge on, but with this particular backyard, I really didn't see another way of getting that type of resort-like feeling without doing it. So here we are at the front yard of this beautiful home. What's interesting about this house is it's got a lot of great architectural detail, beautiful peaks, a gorgeous front entryway with an upper level peak, and then the bay window, which also has a rounded window on top. So we want to really accentuate all the details of the architecture. Also want to incorporate those peaks. If we weren't, it'd be dark and you'd only see light at the 3 peaks, to the 2 to the right and the 1 straight ahead here on the left. I am at the same house and I'm putting in light fixtures for the peak on the roof, as well as the stone area by the front door. We utilize the gutter system in order to get the light fixtures in the proper place with the wires nicely tucked away. So you'll see here light fixture, which is now going to illuminate the peak. And also put a light fixture in on the bottom of the gutter to downlight and raise the stone. Do that on both sides, and if you look closely, you'll see the wire has made its way through the gutter, down the leader, and out the bottom. So here I am, nicely perched up on the second level of this house, and if you look across the other peak, you'll see another light that we mounted to illuminate the window. And again, the wire is buried, tucked nicely throughout the gutter and down the downspout.